This episode is brought to you by XBO. XBO is a new cryptocurrency exchange that is looking for its official representatives. That's right, if you own a Bored Ape or know someone who does, you don't want to miss this opportunity. XBO.com is currently holding an audition to find its own Bored Ape and is paying top dollar for the rights to the digital collectible. The owner of the selected Bored Ape will receive $100,000 in exchange for it being the official mascot for XBO. Even if you don't own a Bored Ape, register now because the first 10,000 registrants will get the gold tier trading rewards and the chance to win lifetime Black Diamond rewards. Visit xbo.com for more details on this opportunity. Link in the description below.
All right, ladies and gents, let's get it cracking. Hope everyone's doing well out there today. We got a couple comments coming in already. Crypto Yo in the building. He's saying bear market. I don't know. We'll have to see. 1 second, guys. I gotta take this. This is my lawn guy real quick. Let me take this real quick. He just hung up. Let me see. This will happen when you do it live, ladies and gentlemen. You're doing it live. So we are today going to be talking about, as you guys saw in the thumbnail. What's up, man? Crypto God 2323 in the building. All right, ladies and gents, we're going to get this started. So, yeah, we're going to be talking about today some more news coming out on Tornado Cash. It's a sad situation, honestly, and it's crazy that more people aren't talking about what's going on because some precedents have been set here. So, we're going to go through that today in today's video. Let me see. HP Blockchain said, let's go. Finally catching live stream. What's going on? Thank you for tuning in, brother. I appreciate it. Big Hands Dan in the building. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, so the Treasury did blacklist them, but the DAO actually kind of went black too. And we're going to take a look at what companies kind of attacked Tornado Cash in addition to that Treasury ban. And it's really going to show you guys, like, man, people are saying that cryptos are unstoppable. This should show you that that's not the case, man. These agencies will make up new rules on the fly, move the goalposts. It's just insane. It really is insane. So we'll take a look at that. But first, you know, Bloodalytics is live. You guys got to sign up for this. Pre-sales going on right now. So you get a 30% discount if you sign up before Monday, because that's when we actually go live. I'm going to show you some trades that, I mean, I've been trading it for some time now, this particular version that I'm taking live. You're going to be very impressed with these signals. And I'm going to add more pairs too, but I'll let the community figure out and decide which ones they want to add to the Bloodalytics trading system. But yes, 30% off. Link in the description below. Check it out if you're interested. Now let's take a look at the technicals really quickly. Man, we just keep toggling back and forth, up and down between this trend line, guys. I'm going to extend this one here so we can just keep this up to date. Just like that. Let me see if I have that right. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. I mean, I can even bring it down just a notch, but for the most part, this is where we are. All right. And so we're back above the top part of the pennant, and that's very bullish, to be honest with you. And even more bullish and this is on the 1 hour. Even more bullish is the bounce off of the top side of that trend line, the top side of the pennant. That is very bullish. I know it's only on the 1 hour, but seeing that type of price action is good. Now, I did tell you guys in the last video that I was concerned with that head and shoulders pattern that you see here. The neckline, I was a little concerned about that occurring, right? If that happened, then we will see a move down. We haven't seen that just yet, though. At this point, this new neck or new shoulder is fairly close to the previous one. So looking back at it, we could potentially group this whole area as the next shoulder in this pattern. So I wouldn't say we're out of the clear just yet, because we got a solid rejection at 24,800, because that's right at the top of the head there on this pattern. Though we did breach it. So a breach happened, at least on Bitfinex. I'm not sure on other exchanges, but on Bitfinex we did see a breach. So that technically is a point scored for the bulls, ladies and gents. All right. Looking bullish. Let's see what we got here. Dylan Fowler says inverse head and shoulders. It could pump from here. Well, I didn't see the inverse on what. Yeah, I didn't see the inverse. You have to show me that one. But definitely something to, pay attention to. It's looking bullish for now, for sure. It can be bullish all the way up. I told you guys this, I think, in the last stream. I'm just going to mark it right now. So this is on the chart. So when I reference it in the future, you guys will see what's going on here. But if you take a look right here, $26,600 Bitcoin. And I'll change the color of this so we can, make that stand out a bit and save this chart. This is the next area we probably will touch. Okay, not too far from here. I mean, we're only talking about literally, what's that, 10% from here. And in crypto, that ain't nothing. So another 10% move up. You have to ask yourself, are you willing to risk? Let's say you bought down here with me. I bought at 20,175 bucks, somewhere around there. I bought a little chicken. I put a little chicken in there, right? Put a little chicken in the grease. Are you willing to lose all those gains just for another 10%? You have to ask yourself that. All right. So at this point, I'm probably just going to take half of the position I actually put on there at 20,175, 76 bucks. I think I'm gonna take some off just to be safe. I mean, you never lose making profits or taking profits. It's just simple as that. The rest I'll let ride, because that is part of my basically trying to dollar cost average back into this market. So that's where we are technically. Crypto bro, just showing you what's going on. But I don't really even trade manually. I'm just kind of showing you guys what I would do if I was trading manually. I let my algos do all the work and just take positions and take out profits when the algo tells me to. Bloodalytics is going live Monday. Check it out. 30% discount. These are the sequence of trades I made this past week. So right here, this green background denotes kind of the start of the week, Sunday night, Monday. And I mean, we went long, or I went long over the weekend. Nice move up there. Took profit, half off at the purple dot there. And then, of course, going short, I'm taking the rest of that long off. But these have been a sequence of very good trades this week on Bitcoin. One winning trade, that was for roughly 3.8%. And then the short position here was another 3%. And then this one was a bigger move up here. This long position we took here on, like, what was that, Tuesday, for another 5%. And I was able to at least get a little bit of chicken off the table with this short, because we took 50% off right here before it came back up to break even. So we did make some money on that one. Now we're long. I'm giving you a sneak peek. We're long on Bitcoin. We're long on Ethereum as well right now. Went long about an hour and a half ago. So just giving you a little sneak peek. And this trade on Ethereum, boy, woo, that was good. 10% move. See, those types of moves really those are the moves that continually pump your bags, your portfolio up, your active portfolio up. You're going to have small losses, but the big wins is where you really take in and make a lot of money. So that's where we are with that. Bloodalytics, check it out, bloodalytics.com. I did grab that, so check that out. So, speaking of kind of like Bitcoin, wrestling with that 24,000 marker, we're there. I think we're going to stay at or around $24,000. I don't see really, any major move downward from here. I see more of a move up to 26,000, and in which that point I am looking for a move back down in the markets. But of course, it's all kind of predicated on what the equities markets do. What the Federal Reserve is going to do. Are they going to pivot? Are they going to pause? Are they going to start quantitative easing? Are they going to continue quantitative tightening? These are all the questions that will ultimately affect your crypto bag, even though we are at a not all time, I shouldn't say all time, but a 3-month low in Bitcoin's correlation with the stock markets, bonds, etc. That is pretty interesting. And I did notice that actually, the telltale sign for me was about 2 weekends ago. I saw Bitcoin and the crypto markets, Ethereum and Bitcoin, have some real high price action over the weekend. We haven't seen that in a long time. So to see, that means to me that people within the crypto space only are really starting to become a little bit more active and have an opinion on where the price of Bitcoin and Ethereum and other cryptos are going. So you're seeing those buys and sales over the weekend, unlike maybe a month ago. Up until a month ago, you wouldn't see any of that because, it was being controlled by the Wall Street boys. So we will see. Let's get to some of these comments here really quickly before we head further. But yeah, that is the Blockworks article talks about a decoupling of Bitcoin from the broader market, which is good. I love to see this. I want to see more of this, though. I don't think this is something that is going to last. I think this is just a blip. I never said that Bitcoin was 100% correlated with equities. So this would give you that maybe 0.8, 0.75, 0.76 correlation number or ratio, seeing that it's not correlated 100% of the time. So it's definitely being, decoupled a bit, so that's good news. But how long will it last is the question, right? That is the question. So let's get to some of these comments here. We've got Will45 in the building. Bear flag on the daily. Haven't looked at the daily. Need to look at that. Crypto Billy is in the building. Shout out to Crypto Billy. Saw him over there on Debate Crypto. That's my guy. Dylan says that dip creates the inverse head. I got you. All at-risk assets are getting a bid currently. Yes, they are. They absolutely are. Haven't looked at the Dixie, Mateo. I need to take a look at the dollar. Haven't looked at that. BlackRock and DXY going down is what will make a big pump. Absolutely. So if Dixie is taking a breather, which would make sense. Listen, nothing goes up forever in a straight line or in a very accelerated line. Nothing does. So you're going to have breathers. And if the Dixie is taking a breather, then this is why you're seeing your risk on assets get a little bid here. That's exactly why. Very good points there, ladies and gents. Crypto Yo said, is this a different trading bot from the one in your Discord? It is a different strategy. That one was for actually trading your account for you. And I had to shut that down. It was just too many issues with trying to trigger trading alerts for people's accounts. It just was missing trades for some people. Some people were getting them, some people weren't. So this particular Bloodalytics service is just a trading alert or trend alert system. It's not going to trade for you. I need to really perfect that automated trading situation. So this is slow enough for you to take advantage of it, though. That's why I designed it in a way where, you know, you don't have to be on your Telegram chat room, in the Blood Analytics chat room all day, every day to find and trade. It is slow enough for you to get in. It'll hold the position for a while, unless there's a, you know, some major market changes, then we'll see a change in that. But yeah, this is not the same strategy, nor is it automated. So just keep that in mind. Crypto Billy said bought an ETH at 900. Oh wow, that's a good move. I would take some off the top if I were you. Not giving you advice, but definitely that is a great trade right there. That's a doubling in your money. Hey, what more could you ask for? AI said, first of all, the name is totally wrong, guys. Don't fall for these scam projects. Just buy top 10. I'm not sure what the AI bot is talking about there. The rest of the Tornado founder sets a scary precedent on privacy overall. This is very similar to early privacy talk during the birth of the internet and credit card transactions. Yeah, we're going to get to that, big hands. It is some details that I found are very concerning. Very concerning. So yeah, we'll get to that in a second. But first, I want to give you guys some information on Margex really quickly. Okay, guys, before we move on to the next topic in today's episode, I do want to bring your attention to Margex. I don't know if you guys remember, I did a video reviewing the whole platform about 3 months ago. You know, I always like to bring you the latest and greatest deals with these cryptocurrency exchanges, and here is another one for you. I'll just refresh your memory about what is unique about Margex. They have this, what they call MP Shield, which is an artificially intelligent based system that protects users from price manipulation and prevents unfair liquidations. We all know about those infamous BitMEX wicks, the candles that wick up and stop you out of your position, and that wick doesn't show up on any other exchange. MP Shield protects you from that. And don't forget, with Margex you have margin trading, so you can open long and short positions to take advantage of the up markets and down markets in the crypto space. And this is another great exchange to use. Blood Analytics trading signal service, sign up for that, going live on August 15th. Margex has been nominated by Finance Magnets as the most user-friendly platform. So even if you're taking your first steps in investing and trading, this is the best place to start. Very simple interface, buy and sell buttons, very large, and it's just intuitive. The most important aspect, of course, is the trading platform. You guys understand this is where the power is. Margex users can pick between cross margin and isolated margin for each trade. Cross margin shares the trader's available balance among all open leverage positions that use cross margin. So to open a trade using cross margin, simply head to the order submission menu and click on the leverage method used, either by using the pin or by scrolling and selecting how you want this trade to be open. Cross just as the simplest way so that you essentially don't over leverage yourself with other trades if you have multiple pairs open at the same time. And of course, in addition to that, this is the most important part, the fees, guys. This is where the exchanges really penny pinch on you. But this is not the case here with Margex. No hidden fees and commissions, and all deal indicators are available on screen in real time. They show you exactly how much your commission was. They show you exactly what your profit was. And so to wrap this up, 15% deposit bonus is what I'm offering you guys if you sign up with the link below. And so in order to get that, deposit at least $300 in your wallet, and you'll get at minimum 45 bucks credited to your account. Once you sign up and deposit, click the wallet area and click the use promo code and enter CBTV15 for 15% back on your deposits. All right, promo codes last until August 31st, so definitely do that ASAP. But let's get back to the show. Yeah, so I want to also, I don't know if you guys heard about this one. United Nations, look, they are looking to halt cryptocurrencies and the rise of that in developing countries. And yet again, another attack on cryptos. And what really stood out to me here, and this is in line with what we're seeing with, you know, Tornado Cash and what they're saying about Tornado Cash, tax evasion, you know, crime, you know, the normal, general, run-of-the-mill excuses they use, right, for a technology like this, where it gives us more freedom. They want to just paint a broad stroke across the whole industry And it really is not fair. It's not fair. But hey, is life fair? Not at all. So yeah, they want to, the UN that is, wants to really put a clamp down on the adoption of these cryptocurrencies. And one of the issues that they cite here is the fact that, if I can find this, they basically were saying like they think it's a threat to the sovereign monetary system of these countries, and it honestly is. I mean, that is one thing I have to agree with them on in this article. It is definitely a threat to the monetary systems of these sovereign nations. So can you blame them? You know, it is definitely going to make them be more transparent, be more less reckless with their monetary policy if people begin to adopt these cryptocurrencies as a second layer or a second means, alternative means to transmitting wealth between one another. So just wanted to give you guys a heads up on that. The UN is definitely actively looking to stop cryptocurrencies. Should we not be surprised? Absolutely not. This one though, Hotbit, I've known about Hotbit for many years. Some of you as well. Not a fan of them. They've been shady to me for a while. So it's not like I'm surprised at this. But it's interesting because they're not shutting down because they made some investment within, you know, Three Arrows Capital that went wrong or had a whole bunch of Terra Luna. No, they went down because the government over in, I believe, Singapore, could be wrong, but yeah, the government shut them down. Guess why? Because an ex-manager was involved in some suspicious activities and services. So the government went ahead and just shut the whole shit down. You got one employee doing some shady stuff, so you shut the whole operation down. I believe Hotbit had over 700,000. There it is. 700,000 registered users from over 210 countries. Yikes. So you shut them down because you're trying to investigate what's going on with one person. One freaking person. Now, it would be great if they would do that for, like, let's say JP Morgan or HSBC, all the money laundering they were doing years back. Shut it down. Just shut the whole system down because you had one bad actor. In those cases, there were multiple bad actors, but they didn't shut the banks down, did they? So you're going to see these types of unfair ways they treat crypto-related companies. And you got to be prepared for that. So I think you're going to start seeing a lot of people shy away from starting cryptocurrency exchanges because of the risk. Like, how can I start a crypto exchange knowing that if one bad actor is in my organization, they can come shut the whole thing down? It's getting out of hand here, ladies and gents. Big Hand said the arrest of the Tornado founder sets. Oh yeah, we read that one. Absolutely, man. Corey Chambers says, how does a DAO shut down? They kind of went dark. If you want to say, I don't know if they really shut down, but they kind of went dark. Corey, they find and shut down the servers. It's on. Well, the DAO really isn't on a server. Yeah, the DAO isn't on a server, but the main contributors to the DAO essentially decided to kind of go dark. The title of that article is, of course, a clickbaitish type of situation. So I just named the thumbnail or the subject of this video off of that, but it didn't get shut down. But you know, they were deeply hurt by what happened, and we're going to go into that here in the next article. So let's talk about that. So we've got, you know, DAO goes down without explanation following vote on treasury funds. So get this, ladies, and this is crazy. This is what I'm saying. This is setting a new precedent on this whole situation, and you need to look out for future situations or scenarios occurring the same way, playing out the same way. So look, GitHub, Circle, DYDX, Alchemy, and Infra all have taken actions against Tornado Cash. Isn't that crazy? Well, at least GitHub took actions against individuals, which was the co-founder of Tornado Cash. They straight shut his shit down. All right. But what's interesting, and this is I highlighted this on Monday, Tornado Cash co-founder reported developer platform GitHub had suspended his account. And Discord users said the channel for the mixer also went dark on Friday. This is crazy. This is how powerful these governments are, these agencies are. But this is the precedent that's been set here. I want to highlight here. For the first time ever, ladies and gentlemen, the U.S. government has criminalized interacting with software. Yes, software. You can't even interact with software that might be used for illegal activities. Tornado Cash wasn't a straight illegal service. It just mixed your coins. What is the issue here? So this sets a precedent, guys, and I believe even with Circle, because you guys know Circle is actually the issuer of USDC, or they have some connection with that. They were a creator of it. I don't know if Coinbase took it over or whatnot. I don't think they did. But Circle froze $75,000 worth of USDC coins. And I don't know if you've seen any of my previous live streams, videos. I've touched on the dangers of USDC and USDT. Not so much USDT, but USDT has done this as well. USDC and USDT can blacklist your Ethereum wallet, or if it's running on a Binance or any of these other blockchains, they can blacklist your Ethereum wallet. Okay, your own an Ethereum wallet you have your private keys to. They can blacklist it and essentially freeze those assets. You can no longer, because what happens is when you move some USDC from one wallet to another, it actually goes through a centralized, if you want to, I'm just kind of using that as an example. It is centralized. Actually, I'm not even being hyperbolic about it. It moves through, it has to kind of go through a centralized smart contract, Circles or USDC's contract to route through to the other address. Well, they'll just block it, so you can't even move the funds. The funds become useless because you can't move them anymore. So not a good look at all. So you're seeing how they've circled and attacked Tornado Cash on all levels. Okay. Before the sanctions were imposed, Ethereum co-founder Vitalik Buterin said that he used Tornado Cash to donate funds to Ukraine, aiming for the financial privacy of the recipients in the middle of a war-torn country. Exactly. Not every damn thing on Tornado Cash is used for illicit activities. So if they're going to apply this ruling, this logic to Tornado Cash, right, shut it all down because some people use it for illicit activities, then you should be shutting down Facebook. You should be shutting down Discord. You should be shutting down any software as a service or Web 2 platform. You should be shutting down, because if one person used it for nefarious reasons, then that means the whole platform needs to be shut down. That's what it sounds like. Help me out in the chat room if I'm reading this wrong. Wisdom Bars, he says he's spot on. All this over software. They're mad about software, but with fiat and euros, they don't want to shut that down. Absolutely. Can block your wallet if your IP address is in the wrong political country. I'm assuming you're talking about MetaMask. Yes, that's through Infra. Infra is kind of behind that, and shut down USD. Absolutely. Like, so yeah, the US dollar is used by far more than any other currency for illicit illegal activities. We're not shutting that down. So you have double standards. You have double standards. YouTube, exactly. Great point, man. You know how many scammers, how many scam videos they allow. They allow so many scam videos to go out, particularly crypto related. You ever peep that out? It's always a crypto related scam that the video gets 100,000 views. It's up there for days because they don't want to help this community. So my whole thing is, and why I get mad at people trying to conform and say, oh, we need regulation to help this to help this ecosystem grow. Well, guess what? The very help you want, the very regulation you want to help grow this ecosystem is a very thing that's going to really tear it down. It's going to morph it into what we already have, which is then defeating the purpose of cryptocurrencies. Lewis says some people use cell phones for illicit activity. Cell phones should be illegal. Yeah, cars too, right? I mean, semi trucks. How many pounds and hundreds and thousands of pounds of drugs come across the border, right? Should we ban semi trucks? It just doesn't make any sense. It just does not make any sense. So it's very concerning here, ladies and gentlemen. You know, and I was on BitBoy yesterday with two nice individuals that were very, very big XRP fans, and you know, we're talking about it left and right. And one person actually won some type of grant by them, and you know, it was good for her. I applaud her. And after the after the show, I told both of them, I was like, look, man, I didn't, because I had just met you guys. I didn't go in on your stance on XRP because I just met you. I just optically, it just wouldn't look good. But you know, I don't understand how you guys like XRP. It's a company or a blockchain that is literally trying to help the banksters. It just does not make any sense to me. I just don't understand it. Like, any of you out there watching, if you're buying XRP to grow your bag, okay, I can't blame you on that. It's you know, you're trying to get more and accumulate more of those bags. Understood. But if you're like an XRP fan, I just don't understand. You need to go back to JP Morgan and the Wall Street guys. That's where you need to head, because it just doesn't make sense to help them. They don't need any help. We need help, not them. No, G said USDC is now same as ordinary bank account. Absolutely. You're spot on with that one. No, spot on. Yes, Crypto Billy said it. Please hit that like button for Mr. Blood. Please. As Miss Teen, Crypto Teen says, Sir Blood. She calls me Sir Blood. But yeah, that it's very unfortunate, ladies and gents. You know, it's concerning to me. I'm very saddened by the turn of events, and a lot of people aren't voicing their opinion about it. I don't know if it's out of ignorance. They don't understand the landscape, what really crypto was truly all about at the beginning. Maybe not, you know. Even people I've seen read the white paper, the Satoshi white paper, still, I mean, they still have some very traditional thoughts about how we need to integrate with the regulators. I can't do it on my own. I'll get shut down. I'll go to jail. You know, it has to be a movement by the people. So it takes all of us to really stand up, you know. It's just my two Satoshis, right? Totec says the war on crypto is on full. I warned about this, Totec. I warned about this years ago. I said, we haven't seen it. This was in 2017's bull run. I said, and I think it was toward the end. I said, you know, guys, people were touting, oh, crypto's unstoppable. They can't stop it now. It's almost $1 trillion market cap. They can't stop it. Yes, they can. They very well can very easily can stop crypto at this juncture, because it's just not enough of us in it. We haven't hit critical mass, so you don't have enough people in it to be at a position where we have the leverage. But if we continually give them all the leverage, hand over fist, we just hand it over to them, these agencies, we won't ever get there. We won't hit critical mass. It'll end up being that everyone is using the CBDC version of crypto, right? Because they're going to literally just blackball anyone who uses real crypto. And that's how they stop it. So you have to keep that in mind. Again, I just want to reiterate it today. It is a precedent has been set. A precedent has been set because for the first time, I'm going to read this again. For the first time ever, the U.S. government has criminalized interacting with software. He says that the professor from Columbia Business School says, he goes on to say, this is a big departure from the traditional decrees of sanctioning people, companies, and governments. There's evidence the project in question has indeed been used by criminal hackers to obfuscate their funds, but there are also many legitimate use cases and uses for it. And I just highlighted how Vitalik has used it to obfuscate and the funds donated to Ukraine. It just doesn't make any sense. So this is a big news headline in the crypto space that probably isn't getting enough attention, but you're getting it here on Crypto Blood CBTV. And hope you guys understand where we are and take some action and help the people that you tell about crypto, onboard them the right way. That's all I want. Onboard your people the right way. Please try to do that because it's so important. Voice Crypto says they may trigger new Tornado Cash type protocols to pop up like all the Napster clones. Yeah, there will be. It's not a doubt, no doubt about it. But you got to be in the loop to know what the new ones are, and it's just a cat and mouse game. Thank God the technology can't be stopped. The cat is out the bag. Blood said, Crypto Billy said, Blood, what is your 2030 Bitcoin price prediction? K Wood says it could be $1 million. You see that happening? No, let's see, in 8 years. 8 years is a long time in crypto. Yeah, could be, but there's no point in even speculating. I don't even put those out there because there are too many between now and 2030. You know how much can change. We could be in a situation where a solar flare, what do you call it? Solar flare hits us and knocks out everything. Then cryptos means absolutely nothing. So who knows? I don't know. I just know that cryptos definitely have more room to grow before they really, really try to clamp down on it. So we'll have to see what happens. Corey Williams says 80,000 to 300,000 based on the charts. Yeah, definitely. EMP. There you go, Crypto Billy. EMP. Yeah, it's just too many variables in between, now and then, 8 years from now. Like, who the hell knows? We could be at $5 million Bitcoin, but that means that the US dollar is in the toilet. Like, that's not a 5 million or even $1 million Bitcoin actually probably is not good for the majority of people. You know what I mean? If Bitcoin is at $1 million, it's not a good look for America and our economy. Where's our economy if Bitcoin is at $1 million? So it's a catch-22 there, in my opinion. Yes, 2030 is too far out. Bitcoin could be replaced by then. Yeah, and that's another thing. Like, as I stated, the cat is out the bag. The technology, the idea, the concept of Bitcoin is out there. It's no putting it back in. So whether Bitcoin succeeds or not, you're always going to have another one come up. And it is, I love that. D's 2.0 said, "What's up? What's going on, brother?" Yeah, so that's pretty much it, guys. Again, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button. We got 42 people watching currently. Have a great weekend. I will be doing a live stream this weekend, off the chain episode. I think it's going to be on Sunday, so check that out. We'll have some videos over the weekend as well. Definitely stay tuned for Off the Chain. That is coming up Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. One of my good people, two of my good people will be on there. So please stay tuned to that. But other than that, that's it. Blood Analytics. Sign up. Pre-order today. 30% discount. Man. Oh, forgot. Please, if you haven't seen this kicking it session that Amina Motala did on my channel with David Chum, please go check this out. He is actually the creator of the first cryptocurrency you guys may have known. It's called eCash. He has some great things to say, or actually maybe not great things to say about encryption and where he sees things going. And it really, when I saw this article right here, and I forgot to touch on this, but arrests made in the $7 billion Tornado Cash laundering case. So a 29-year-old developer who was allegedly involved in Tornado Cash was arrested by Dutch authorities. Okay. Now you may ask, now if this guy had enough wherewithal to build or help develop Tornado Cash, you don't think he was covering all his traces and tracks? Of course he was. If anyone would be good at that, it would be him. Yet they found him. And I want you guys to go watch David Chum, that interview with Amina, because he really breaks it down. He said they can pretty much find any and everyone. They want you to think there's still ways in the current infrastructure of the internet. He said even Tor, which was developed by governmental agencies, he said even Tor can be compromised. Just check it out, and leave your comments on that video. I definitely want to hear from you guys on how you feel about that. But check out David Chum's interview with Amina Motala on my channel and let me know. But that's again, that's it. Blood Analytics, pre-order today, save 30%. You get trades like these. Look at those trades, man. Good trades all week. Excellent trades this week. Almost every week. Now you'll have periods where we'll kind of have a tight range where we get stopped out, or we'll kind of go back and forth, toggle back and forth. But if we get any trend like last week, this is last week, Wednesday last week. I mean, this is on Ethereum. You catch any trend, it's on. You're gonna make some good money, and it's slow enough for you not to have to keep your eyes glued to that channel. Check it out, bloodanalytics.com, or even get over to cryptoblood.io for more information about that. All right. Again, hit that like button, share, subscribe. I'm doing well, man. It's the weekend. Let's get it cracking. I'm excited about this weekend. Big GZ, big news, much appreciated. Yeah, check out the interview. I want you guys to check that out. And if you're catching the tail end of this, definitely go back and listen to this live stream, because we're at very critical points in crypto. And I want to talk to the person I'm having on this weekend. He's on the same wavelength with me, and I think we're going to have a great conversation and enlighten some people. Crypto Red Bot in the building. What's going on, brother? So again, thank you guys. Hit that like button before you get out of here. Much appreciated. And hey, that's my 2 Satoshis. I'm out of here. Holla!